Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition, featuring the Corrupted Horizons DLC. And we got another scavenging mission ahead of us. This time it's against the Pure, so it'll be a slightly different flavor than the last one we did. There are a couple details though I want to take care of before we jump on in. One is a promotion that we didn't take care of for Donald Drump at the end of last episode, so let's get in here and get that done for him. I think this is the Boom Blast. Yeah, this is the Boom Blast promotion, so that's a good one. We do have a grenade launcher under production, but speaking of grenade launchers, there's a few other things I would like to see about manufacturing. One of them is right here. The archaeology probes are down to their cheap cost right now, and I'm going to get 6 in a row into the queue. They only take an hour each to build, so they're real quick to pop out, but I don't want to fill up all my manufacturing. It's hard enough to move stuff around, but we'll get them in there just so they're in progress and they're in front of my face when I look at the queue here. The other thing is we're going to take a look. Some of those armor issues, or I should say weapon issues that I just mentioned. We have some more Goliaths that are needed. Looking through my heavies, if I build a couple more in addition to the one that's already queued up over here, my heavies can all have a Goliath. The other thing I would like my heavies to have are Fury 2s. And I think I need, at least initially, I'm looking at about 3 of these puppies, and we're going to put those in the queue also. Because, you know, we can afford it. So why not build it? The other thing I want to take a look at is some vehicle bays for when the behemoth comes back. We kind of got stuck and surprised when we couldn't, you know, recover at a base because we weren't aware, at least initially, that it didn't have a vehicle bay. So we're going to come in here to a couple vehicle bays and just make sure all of mine have air repair, because all I got to do is fix them. So if I go over to Air Canada, right here, I can at least repair this facility. And if I go over to Phoenix, Afghanistan, I can repair the one here. Then I don't have to worry about wherever I want to send a ship on an active base. I can get it fixed. The other things I'm looking at is moving up at some point. As far as research goes, I want to get mutagen harvesting. That's a big priority for me because we've got our containment already, just after a couple of missions of going for captures, already half full. So I got to keep an eye on that. I may have to build another containment center, or once we get the mutagen harvesting going, I'm going to have to start converting into mutagens to make space in my containment. So one of those two things will have to happen. Another thing is I'm thinking about some living quarters and med bays scattered around a little more strategically, so I don't end up going to, for instance, that Greenland base and thinking I was gaining back stamina when I wasn't. So it's either that or I got to keep my eyes open a little better. But since we have the funds, there's a few strategic ones. I kind of looked across the map and there's some kind of gaps geographically where it wouldn't be a bad idea to add either a med bay or a living quarter just to cover the globe just a little better. So that's kind of what's on my mind right now, but I think we've covered all those topics for the moment, and I'll go back after this mission maybe and build some of those base things based on what we gather here. So as we said, it is the Pure. It's a nighttime mission. Let's just go find out where the daytime line is and try to get a it's not even nearby. So I guess we're doing a nighttime scavenge with the Pure. And with that in mind, for the Pure, it's not like we can capture, but I'm thinking we're going to take the early bird out again. It's not quite full health, but I think it's full enough health to be a benefit to us. We're going to probably take Donald Drump and Bojiden, the slow one. But I got to figure, I'd like to bring Smoovie this time to give him a little action. So let's mark him. That means I got to pick somebody to take off the team that won't go out. And that's the tough choice. I don't mind the idea of having two heavies right at the moment, just because they can jump around, and at least on a scavenging mission, I almost enjoy having them. So, Smitty Joe, we're gonna sit you on this one, just because Smoovy's level 4. I'm gonna take out a level 5 just to try and get some more folks up to level 5. So, Smitty Joe, sorry, but you're gonna sit this one out, and this is who we're gonna take. Let's start at the top. Make sure there's no SP to spend or equipment to equip, and make sure we're not fully stocked so we have room for our scavenging. We're gonna go here, Tunnel Drump. I'm gonna give you one more shot of will here. The early bird we're taking, not quite at full health, but enough. I think it's okay enough. I'm gonna go into the SP just to give you a little more speed, Mr. Slowpoke here. Bo Jiden, you were just so noticeably slow. Unfortunately, we do still have to get your willpower up so you can dash more frequently. This at least gets us by. Max, I don't think you're on this team. I don't know why it jumped to you. Let's get down here to MC. No! Oh, I guess we're going out as is. Oh, so I guess I would call that distracted gaming by the old Zigzag. Although you can call that normal gaming procedures for Zigzag. Let's just hope that the two I didn't get a look at over here. MC, yeah, I think you went out in the last one, so you should be okay. Just hopefully no major SP we failed to give you. And then Bo Jiden we've looked at.
Yes.
Nathral Necro we looked at. Smoovy, I don't know how you're equipped right now. What do you have in here? Okay, that works. You're not overloaded, so it's not the end of the world. About the only thing we may not have had the chance to distribute is SP. So with this in mind, let's take a look at the map. It says we have only 9 pickup objectives. Let's go see where they are. One is hiding way over here. In fact, they all are relatively hiding. I don't see a lot of blue sights jumping out at us. Of course, it is nighttime, so that's part of it. There's 1 and 2 over at extreme corners over here. Thank goodness we have a vehicle. Anything down in this building? No. Anything over in this corner? No. Anything near us over here? Well, yeah. Okay, 3 over in this safe corner near our exits. How about that? That means I only really have to send a vehicle over here to pick this one up. A vehicle over here, although I could safely move up behind this wall to get over here. So the other one that really screams vehicle is way over here. Who do we have that may have a little speed to do it for us? How about you, Bo Jiden? I'm kind of thinking, or no, MC, why don't we send you in the vehicle to go pick this thing up off in the distance. Hop aboard. All right. Well, we have a heavy over here, and we kind of have an assault behind us. I'm still going to move you into the vehicle. Because right here on the assault, which is the closest and scariest at the moment, we do have a sniper somewhere over here. Nathral, you are the sniper. And you're going to have to take a step, unfortunately, to be able to see this guy way over here. A little bit concerning, I would say. Just a little bit. What is your health over here? 160. I'm almost feeling like we send over double bashing over here. He's got a lot of armor, so can we bash through the armor adequately? Let's find out if we can make it over here. Yeah, and I don't think any of us, none of us have any boom blast kind of stuff yet. So we can't even make it over here to bash him. That's a little annoying. Let's say it the way it is. That's a bit annoying. I think what we'll do, this heavy's kind of out of the way. We're gonna jump you over here, Smoothie. We're gonna get you jumped. Actually, you can jump to the side of this building over here. Then I can get you in cover by the building, and you're in range to pick that up real quick. Let's do it.
Already on it.
Oh, we also got ourselves one hell of a big surprise over here. It's a pure assault. How much does a bash do anyway on these guys? No, we need a third bash, that's for sure. So what we do, because we jumped into a pile of doo-doo, is at least we can war cry, so he can only take one shot upon us. So that's the first step. Second step. Do we have a second step? I don't know. Yeah, we can get our vehicle here to take a shot, but we're right in the way, and you know the vehicle isn't the most accurate in the world. Yikes. Have we stepped in a big pile of it, or what? Yeah, I'd say or what is the case. So what I'm thinking of doing, temporarily driving our vehicle down here to keep ourselves protected on this side, maybe just a little bit. Or we'll move the vehicle last to block here. Maybe he'll shoot at the vehicle. Maybe we can bring ourselves. Let's see about our jet jumper here. And we cannot get over here for a bash, so that's not an option. We cannot reach this guy, so that's not an option. And that's the way that goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So the good thing is I can now get 2 shots standing in the open, I think, against this guy. Let's go see if it's a good shot now that we've jet jumped out of the way. And that's a pretty dang good shot with a pretty dang good weapon. And we're gonna quick aim and at least try to get rid of this one awkward threat right behind us. We'll just center in for a hit. So it's gonna take 2 hits. And let's see about finishing this guy off.
That's a kill.
Yeah, that's a kill, all right. Very, very good kill. What that means is you'll be standing in the open, but the heavy's at it's an extreme distance. It does allow us to potentially, Bojiden, dash you over here to get a shot to start weakening this guy down. It still means he's going to get a close range shot, and he can shoot any body part off he wants on Smoothie. Ooh, no, wow. Anyway, let's just do it, because we're going to need some extra shots over here anyway. Next turn also to help out our bud. Okay, Bojiden, be true with this shot. Or maybe, it doesn't look like we can take out the weapon either. Doesn't look like we have a good chance for that. So let's try to hurt him. Focus on the body. And we didn't get through much armor, did we now? We did not. Even though we have the shred, we didn't get through a whole heck of a lot of armor. Tunnel Drump, I'm really a little bit torn at what to do with you right now. Did I remember there's nothing over in this corner? No, I did remember correctly. And the heavy's there. So if he moved, let me get a sense on where our vehicle can go again. It can go right here and have a shot. Maybe I can orient the shot off to the side. Maybe. The assault's the one that's going to do the most damage, so I got to take a chance with this shot. So let's get moving over here. We'll have to take MC back over in the other direction once we get rid of this threat over on our back side. Now let's see what this shot looks like. Well, at least we can keep our guy out of the range of fire, Even though it's not the most accurate shot, let's see what it does. Oof. That's about as tight a grouping as I've ever seen on this thing. We got through a lot of armor. We haven't taken away a lot of health, though, have we not? No, we really haven't got through that much armor either. Look at that. Wow. Wow. I'll say it one more time. Wow. So tunnel dump, I guess about the only thing to think about with you is how to maneuver you to help out. Because we've only got 1 and 2 crates. One we're close to, depending on how we get hit. And then the vehicle's going to get that one, and the rest are on our way out. So let's do this. Let's actually send a backup over here with our jet jump.
On it.
And just move into some cover, and that's our turn. And then we'll have what it takes to take him out next time. One of us is, in case one of us gets hurt, like he shoots one of our arms out of being at close range, he has that option. And let's see what happens. Another assault. At least we're not seeing pure snipers yet. Oh, he went for a surprise shot. And he's alerted. He extends his shield, and we'll survive. So you took the hit here, Bo Jiden. Surprise, surprise.
5 by 5.
Let's start looking at the shots we can take, and at the shots we can do. If we actually have a chance to just take him out, period. Let's see if we can do it. Well, Donald, don't be let's not be a, well, maybe I can use you over here, though, to do some damage. Maybe that's a better use for you, Smoothie. Problem is, I don't know if your weapon's going to be quite as powerful as the other one, but let's take a look. Let's take a look. Now we're going to go here. Yeah, it's not quite as accurate. We still got a lot more armor to get through. So we're not going to do this shot. We're going to do this one. And it's not a kill shot for you. So that seems like a waste a little bit. So let's do this. Let's do the damage with the tunnel. Don't miss a shot because you know who is behind you. Yeah, so this is where we have to shoot. Don't hit Smoothie.
Threat eliminated.
Okay, we did it without hitting Smoothie, thank goodness. Smoothie, I think we will, because what we got over here is we also have a way or a position we can move our sniper over to gain a shot that would be able to get around the shield. So let's try that first. It does keep us a little bit in the way here, but we have a vehicle that can run interference also. We got to remember that vehicle. So let's bring you over here for quick aim, Neithral. Let's do it against the heavy right here. Clarity head we can obviously take out. Not that we have to worry about mind control immunity. We also have a good chance of taking out an arm. And that will not help the armor there, so therefore it probably won't help us do a kill here, but gosh darn it. We got to make sure we get the hit.
Success.
And then Smoothie will take a look at your shot.
On it.
Yeah, it just cannot get through that armor. You just do not have any armor piercing. So what we got to do is we're going to have to come over here and war cry him. Let's just take a look. Does he have it doesn't look like he has any kind of grenades or anything like that to worry about. So let's just come right over here and do our war cry. There, we're kind of through it a little bit here. Donald, we're going to move you forward to take a peek at what he's got here next turn. And then Smoothie, we'll just keep you right there. Let's get our vehicle moving. We'll start here, evaluate the shot, and see if it's worth taking. Probably not worth taking yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to provide defense over here as we end up moving to our next objective. Hopefully you will be the target for this assault. We'll see. We did the war cry. He's marked for war cry. Bo Jiden, let's get you healed.
Recovery.
And let's get you moving towards your crate. That's a pretty full crate if you ask me. In fact, there is a med kit, so you have one in reserve again. There's a nice weapon to upgrade Smoothie with right there. That was a very, very nice pickup. We got ourselves another arms energy pack for our... And is this independent? No, it's backup ammo for that weapon. And handguns we don't need. So there we go. We have you loaded up, Bo Jiden. Smoothie will just have you stay there and cover in case the assault does not decide to go for the obvious target. And in case there's a sniper out there we haven't found yet. And MC, we could get you off, but then you would not have a shot. So we'll keep you on board for the moment. And the early bird is done. And let's see what happens. Yet another assault enters the field. So far just armor hits, no damage to the vehicle other than shredding some armor. And what I'm thinking we can do, tunnel Drump, we'll pick that up later. Can we get you up here with an angle on this guy? Maybe. Let's go check out this shot. I'd rather do that. Because you have the weapon that can pierce through this armor. And we're going to try taking away some Juggernaut torso armor. Now we're going to see if we moved you over here, Smoothie. Does your little independent weapon have what it takes? And with the reduced armor, I think it does.
Threat eliminated.
Welcome to the party. And you may have a new, maybe he dropped a new Jericho machine gun for you just to pick directly up. And we can retire that independent. We'll find out in a sec. We sure as heck will. Donald, you can't move any further, so you're done. Now we have this new assault. His shield is placed in a pretty dang good position. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to come over, tootle on our way over towards this crate. But in the process of doing that, we have one hell of a nice shot right here. We'll see if we focus on the arm side. See if we get lucky about taking out an arm. Well, we disabled the torso. I'm almost feeling like perhaps MC, you might be susceptible to a shot from that assault. But let's turn around. I mean, you have a med kit, right? Right? Let's have you disembark and see if you can't kill this guy from close range. I think that's worth taking some potential damage. You're at full health. You're okay. Let's take it. Let's see if the shotgun can do it.
Let's have a look.
Sure can. And also, you can jump right back in. So what do you know? Forgot about that part of it. There we go. So your next job is to get that crate, barring any surprise enemies we're not aware of. Who else do we have going? Bo Jiden. We're just going to kind of hang out back over towards the corner here because there's not much else for you to do right now. You're fully loaded and there's no place to unload it at the moment. And then we have a sniper. That's the next big decision we have, and I don't think we're going to have a great shot at this angle. So I'm kind of thinking about changing our angles. Let's just see what the shot looks like. Yeah, that's a total... We just don't have enough. Yeah, we could try a trick shot going for a leg or this or that, but odds are we're going to hit a shield. We can't take it out in 2 shots. We're keeping ourselves prone. Let's just move to a better location for hopefully a better angle next time. And we'll call it a day. Same with you, Bo Jiden. And same with the early bird. Oh, the assault took a surprise tact. He did not go for the vehicle, and he moved into some amazing cover. So we will have to continue to worry about him. We also now have a technician. Now, another concern of mine is where is, or is there? Okay, the ladders are on the back side, so we can get you over to a ladder, MC. And I'm thinking that's exactly what we'll do. Let's bring you back here. We did not see any new surprises back over here. If I bring the vehicle here, that should let us get off right at the ladder. And then maybe get up at least to the package. So let's get you unloaded, MC. Let's see, we can get up here and take a peek at the package. And it's not a very big package now, is it? But we can't pick it up right now. Please don't take any of my language out of context. Tunnel Drump.
I'm going.
Let's load up yourself. And we'll take some grenades. I never have had to build those. I don't know if I've ever used an imp grenade, but we got them. And I got room for 3 more. So Gauss handgun, Phoenix shotgun, Phoenix sniper rifle. Well, we're slowly not needing. I think we have enough of that. So let's go up with this ammo. Just because that's New Jericho, and we already have most people converted away from Phoenix sniper rifles, so I don't need that ammo as much. So that's our call. We're going to get you moving to this cover. Then we're going to get, and then hopefully you can pick up that on the way. We're going to get you over here to take a look at this movie. It's just ammo. Oh well, it's just ammo. And we have Gauss machine gun ammo without a Gauss machine gun. Isn't that convenient? I didn't even give you the independent ammo. Zigzag, always at his best. I think if we come down with this rock kind of as defense for us, we're going to do that.
Got it.
Fortunately, you're not injured quite too much yet. Nathral. We don't have vision from where you are right now. And this technician, well, he's got a shield in an awkward direction for us. So maybe what we do is we kind of pop ourselves over here to try and keep tabs on that technician.
Relocate.
There we go.
5x5.
You're done. You're done. I don't do a lot of pistol overwatch with the Pure because the pistols don't exactly poke through now. Stay here, Bo Jiden. And the early bird, you're done now too. There's a heavy. Ow! Now, tunnel drum getting a little. That assault is dealing out some damage. Technician's moving towards us. Too little, too late. And heavy decided to make himself seen by a package that we need to pick up. So much for that. Now I'm almost thinking, and now he's shielded towards our vehicle. Let's get up here and do this first. Let's pick up what we need to pick up. Let's get down to our vehicle. Our vehicle says it has a shot there. If I turn this around, we have a shot on the technician. We can go a long way towards taking out his shield, but I'm kind of thinking we need to just drive, and that's just what we're going to do. We don't need to sit here killing everybody. That is not what we have to do. I'm going to bring you here, Smoothie, to pick this thing up. We kept hoping that maybe we'd get a weapon. Now, given where this guy is now, I think it's on our best interest to go up along the side of the building here. And, Donald, you're fully laden, so where can you jump to? Not quite to the vehicle, so instead, we'll jump you towards the exit.
Let's get this done.
Maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to help us a little bit in our efforts against this heavy that decided to join the party a little late. Do we have a shot on the technician? This is the one I thought we might have. Let's go see what... Yeah, and that's a good enough shot to do. So we have 2 will shots. We're going to take 2 will shots. Damage 1. Damage 2. So that's good news. Donald, stay put. Bo Jiden, back off so you don't get shot at again. Let's see what happens. Thank goodness we have a well-armored vehicle. Except we can't keep taking shots like that too much. So armor, they're shooting us on all different sides. That's a good thing about the vehicle, is they're picking new sides to try and burrow through the armor, and that's to our advantage. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to take you, MC, and we're going to unload you first of all. And then I'm thinking, let's move the vehicle forward as far as we can to get up towards this guy. Still got ammo. Let's use it. Oof. Let's use it when we get closer. How about that? And we do have to worry about this guy being in this position. He's going to be able to get a shot at our sniper in here pretty quick. So that is a slight concern of mine.
What's needed?
What we could do is come out here, but then I would still be in the open against shots from these guys. What we're going to do is Smoothie. Let's think about this. What I can do...
5 by 5.
What I need to do is, you two are loaded. Smoothie, you're not super loaded.
Here.
We need to jump you if you can make it over here. Oh, man. Let's step you out and then jump you. Right there. Gives you cover. Allows us to see what's in this crate. and you can almost hold all of it, except for an independent magazine. Yeah, you basically, you can hold all that matters in this crate. And now the big thing is, what do we do with our sniper? And I'm kind of thinking protection-wise, cover-wise, I bring you here because I think you're going to be far enough away. Even if he shoots at you, you're not going to take a whole hell of a lot of damage. So let's do that. Plus, you have the living armor. That's better than heavy armor. So instead, let's do just that. Bring you to crouching cover here to get ready for next time as we go all out against that heavy. And everybody stay put. Tonald, I think what we're going to do, we're going to bring you to the corner. Actually, what I want to do is get you to a point so you can jump next turn that's not in line of fire potentially from anybody, but you're a distance from that assault that you can see from here. So let's go here, just so you can potentially jump for us next turn, and that's it. Bojiden, take a step back, and we're good. MC, we're not going to get you out of the vehicle yet. Alright, and that's fine. That is fine by me, having him shoot at our vehicle. None of the armor on any side, they've been shooting all the different sides, is gone. Not even the front armor, which is our biggest and best. And this is where we barrel through this heavy that's guarding this last thing. Smoothie, pick up what you need. You are fully laden. Donald, you're fully laden. How far can you jump? What I'm thinking is you can we're going to jump you there no matter what, because either he's going to die this turn or we're going to war cry him, so you don't have to worry about his weapon. Let's just make sure he doesn't have a grenade that we can see. He does not. So Donald, jump away, and you do have the will to war cry. In spite of being corrupted. So the corruption hasn't totally decimated our will yet. I imagine the longer it goes, the more we'll notice the issue, the problem. Okay, and I probably could have waited to do that last based on what happens coming up here, but we'll see. We're going to come up as close as we can and still take a shot here with our vehicle. Another enemy spotted. Oh, someone off to the side. Well, we're still coming over here because it's the heavy that's in our way right now. Far away. Good damage. Smoothie. You've picked up what you need to pick up. Let's jump you over here too.
On it.
Nathral. Now you actually can't quite see the heavy from where you are, but if I bring you here, can you not? Why couldn't you see him from here? You can't shoot over that stuff? Well, we can't get around his shield now, can we? And he wouldn't be able to get a shot. We do have to worry about this guy still back here. Yeah, we definitely would be better served to come here. Maybe he can have a shot on us, but that's at a distance, and there's even though we're not right behind the wall, it still is protection for us as far as line of sight goes. So let's come over here. And unfortunately, I just realized we're going to come here because you don't have any quick aim left. You may only be able to hit the shield. You may only be able to hit a pole. Well, forget this. Forget this. Move over to the corner so you're close to getting out.
No ambush, please.
Bojiden, stay put. MC, we could get you out and then run you around the vehicle so you can't get shot by this guy. Although this guy is at such extreme range, let him shoot at you. Let him try. You're going to be the one picking up the goods. We're going to bring you around to the side.
Easy enough.
In fact, we'll bring you right there. Since he's war cried, can't shoot you. And we're going to call that our turn. Very good. He's going to shoot the vehicle again. Still hasn't got through any of our armor quite yet. So we're looking at getting moving here pretty quick. Let's get our last package picked up. And this was a good one. That was a good one. We're going to take that extra med kit. We've already got a handgun, but well, last time we took the handgun. This time we will take the sniper weapon ammo just in case. And we can't quite get on. Let's see what this shot looks like. He's a little more protected than he was. So we'll just shoot like this. Because what else are we going to shoot at before we leave? Tunnel. Smoothie.
Yes?
You need a kill. You're sitting at level 4. We'll keep you behind the cover. You do have will to jump out next turn. Tunneled, you do have will to jump out, and you also can get behind some cover. MC, we're going to move you behind this vehicle again. Only here this time. And Smoothie, stay put. You guys stay put. And I'm counting on us being able to get out next turn. We got a disabled wheel now. I'd say it's time to get the vehicle in for a little bit of repair. That's what I'd say. Time for a little repair work. Can we get you in here, MC?
I'm going in.
And how far can the vehicle get for us? It can get out, and I believe everybody else can, so let's do it. And look at the health on the early bird. Talk about being a tank on this one for the team. Let's jump. Well now. Believe it or not, the tree's in the way just enough so we can't jump directly there, but we should be close enough to take a step.
If you say so.
And unfortunately, nobody got a promotion. Nathral, you picked up the lion's share of the XP, although Smoothie, giving you those kills certainly didn't hurt your cause. Everybody picked up some nice some nice SP, some nice experience. All right, there we go. 400 materials. More importantly, we got the lion's share. We got a nice bit of tech, which is what we probably needed the most. Although, you know, you always need materials. And our food, boy, we could trade forever if we needed to with that level of food that we have right now, too. We picked up some nice stuff. The best thing of all is the machine gun, so we can upgrade Smoothie to a much more deadly weapon. And we got another rocket for when we get our rocket launchers off the production line. All right. What is important next is we have another scavenging mission over here, and luckily for us, we have another vehicle for this scavenging mission. We do not have a base anywhere nearby with which to repair our vehicle except right here. And speaking of vehicle bays that I wanted to repair, I think we already did this one. Yeah, 24 hours it'll be repaired, so that's the closest base I can head back to with our vehicle to get the repairs going on that. So not too bad. And when we get back here, maybe if we're lucky, we'll have some more weapons built and we can start arming some more of our airships. That would be a very good thing to have happen. In fact, Air Force wise, we got one offensive weapon here. We need a total of 6 overall offensive weapons, and we're going to have 4. So that tells me I'm going to need to manufacture a couple more offensive weapons at some point. So let's go with my favorite. Actually, what we'll do is we will go 1 long range in the queue, and we will go, I like that incendiary damage, even though it's not as long range at 1200. What does the Nomad do? I can't quite recall. That's 80% accuracy, burst, and what does it do? It shreds. So actually, let's build a Nomad as far as the weapon to complement that with, to give us some shredding power at decent range. So we'll have that as our initial combination on the vehicle, on the airship. So there we go. The next thing I want to take a look at, let's fly our ships directly to this mission here. And Forsaken Bravery needs to head down here also. So all our vehicles should... Uh-oh. We got to take a look at where this one is. And it is somewhat convenient to see about defending it. And this is one where the defending forces outnumber, but perfect timing. We need to improve our diplomacy here with these guys. So I say we do it. And where is our other ships? Right here. So we actually are close enough to get both ships here, so we can go with a full complement of soldiers on this one. We got Mika level 5, Naz level 4, level 5, level 5, level 7, level 7. I'm actually, let's just go in here. Since the defending forces have the advantage, it's not in the mist yet. We're going to go with the single ship here. And we're going to explore up here with this vessel. And that should have everybody on the move now. We're all moving down to our scavenging mission. We're moving over here. So it looks like we're going to have a little break. It looks like we're going to make it here first. It'll break up our 3 scavenging missions in a row that could have happened with a little bit of a haven defense to improve our diplomacy with the Disciples of Anu. Now there's one more thing I want to take a look at. Mutoids. We have the ability now to create a mutoid. And that's something I want to take a look at. So I'm going to do a quick pause here, kind of get familiar with a mutoid and figure out exactly, just so you don't have to watch all my hemming and hawing. I'm bad enough once I have things figured out. we're going to see about creating a mutoid and figure out how I want to explore doing it. I'm sure you guys will have lots of input on lots of different ways that we could look at doing this. But we're going to at least start. This is Corrupted Horizons after all. We need to get one of these dudes on the team. So hang on, everybody, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, this is what I'm thinking, and do not expect me to be the authority yet on the mutoids, but this is the way I'm thinking. I want to start out building 2. Only costs 50 mutagens to create them. I'm going to try an assault and a technician. I just have no clue. I'm kind of thinking maybe having one with a priest and berserker would be possibilities down the road with other classes once we gain access to them. Infiltrator, who knows which ones I'll want to try. I'm almost thinking that if we had a priest, this guy could be... we could maybe give him Frenzy if he's able to even do that. That would be cool, because I don't know if you require a Frenzy head to be able to do that, you know. So, we're going to start with an assault and a technician to see how those jive with this guy. And then see how we can best improve them, recruit them. Now, right now, our 2 Manticore over in the Americas are full. To even get a mutoid mixed in with those teams over there, we're going to have to do a lot of flying around, juggling around to get these guys into action. So I'm thinking we're just going to build them right now into North Africa. Hopefully they can train at our training bases, and at least until we're able to pick them up, start improving. That's what I'm hoping. Hopefully none of my assumptions will end up being wrong. So let's create one as an assault. Let's create one as a technician and see how they differ. First of all, and we've already gone through 100. Now we have to look at where, I guess I go into personnel now to find them. Yeah, here we go. Now we can come in here and take a real good look at these guys. We can look at customizing, I guess. Assaults, we'll go with the same. Well, you know, if he's going to be an assault guy with an assault base, we're going to give him an assault head. Blue boy, there we go. And we'll get down here to that. Armor pattern, if it'll even matter. And we have our setup here. Let's see, that's the customization. Let's do the other mutoid now. He's a technician, so what did I go? I think technician was green. Yeah, I think that green. We'll go with the white background again that we do. Armor pattern 4, and this guy's set up. Both female mutagens, as if that matters. And now we can take a look at what we're able to do. Proficient with assault training. Well, basically they need to gain. Now mutagens, we can spend mutagens to upgrade our skills here. Let's see what we can improve here. This is the assault category. And initially, we're only proficient. It's too bad we can't see what I could get up to, but it's all hidden. That would kind of help me make my choices as far as which classes I want to become. Let's come over here and see what we have. As far as the Pandoran skills, we have jump, we have double perception, and we have paralyzed limb. What else do we have down the road with these guys? So I've heard they can chuck worms and everything too. Pepper cloud. I don't know if I'm into all these skills that we're showing available for this guy right now. Poison resistant, spit poison, pain chameleon, cure spray, virus resistant, regeneration. Ooh, that's not bad for high level. Regenerate all body parts each turn. Resurrect a single humanoid target as an Arthron or Triton. Create our own zombies. Wow. Well, we don't have... I was hoping maybe to be able to get... kind of different build. Let's see. paralyze a limb. Now, I think what we're going to do is just go for double perception to hopefully be able to be kind of a scout kind of a guy, at least early on with an assault build. We're going to give you the double perception. That's what we're doing here. Now, there's nothing else to do except maybe up your speed a little bit. And we'll do that. Because if you're going to be a scout, I want you nimble and be able to move around a bit. Now our other mutoid has a technician build. What do you have available? Same kind of perks in here. I know somewhere they have the ability to throw worms, but obviously we're not getting access to those particular perks just yet with our particular builds here so far. So, seems like we should have some variety to try helping out. So, as a scout, we're going to give you the ability to jump up or down a building level, just so you can maneuver, maybe get to high ground, scout things out for us, get up to high ground. And if you're going to be a technician and have access to turrets, I'm thinking let you be able to get to a proper spot to set up a turret. I don't even know, because you only get 5 improvements as a technician, so I don't know which improvements you're going to get. Same go with the assault. So we're going to give you a different perk starting out. What I'm going to do with you as a technician is give you extra will, though, as opposed to speed, at least initially. And we'll bring that down close to the 500. And we'll leave it at that. And that's how we're starting. These guys will be in training, so hopefully by the time we're able to pick them up, they are going to gain some experience and be able to gain some stuff that we can use. We're down to 600 mutagens here, it says. Well, 511 here, because I guess once I finish, it'll subtract it from up here. So there we go. Yeah, it does. It takes it down. So we got our 2 mutoids in training. So there we go. We're making progress for Corrupted Horizons with our newest recruits. And hopefully, by doing this mission, we're going to start gaining diplomacy with the Disciples of Anu. Maybe start gaining access to some of their classes so we can look at a Berserker mutoid or a Priest mutoid to compare and see what we got working here. And maybe we'll try a Heavy and a Sniper mutoid to see if they come with different mutoid skills, because I know just from, you see things, they come, or some of them, certain builds have access to chucking worms, and I would like access to that. So there we go. Let's just keep things moving now that we've done that. But the only other thing I want to do is let me take a look at my bases. I want to add, since I have funds, I want to add a random living quarters, and since Greenland was the area we were missing it before, let's get up to our Greenland base and let's add living quarters up here. And then another random thing, I would like to, where would be a good place? I'm thinking, since we're going to be heading there with our vehicles anyway, I would like to get a med bay also in case we need it at that point over on our Afghanistan base. So let's build a med bay over here. And is there any... Our funds are still okay-ish. I'm not concerned spending a little bit more. And just because it's off by itself in case we are traveling through that way and need it. Let's see, Chile. We're going to be doing some missions down south. Let's at least give ourselves a living quarters down there. So if we finish our missions down in Antarctica and we need to recover some stamina, we can do it without flying too far. And I'm going to go ahead and do the med bay too for that very same reason. And that's it. That's my spending on the bases right now. We still have okay-ish things here. We still got one more Repeat, one more scavenging mission coming up soon, so I'm not afraid to spend the stuff right now. Let's just get our stealth moving forward and see what base or mission comes up next. Is probably the defense of the Disciples of Anu. And it is a daytime defense medium threat level. We're going to go ahead and do it with the 1 Manticore. We do get rewards from here too, but the biggest thing is 8 attitude with the Disciples of Anu, which may get us access to some more research, and hopefully it's either Berserker or Priest research that we may get. Let's cross our fingers on that. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. We've done a lot of different things. We got our first mutoids built, for heaven's sake. Hope that's a good enough for a thumbs up from y'all. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.